Yes, can someone help me in defining light? Or what do you think is light?
Light travels in a straight line and the rectilinear propagation of a light.
Light travels in a straight line. Great.
Sir, light travels faster than sound.
Light travels faster than sound. Very good.
Sir, it
So,
creates a sense of vision.
it creates sense of vision. We'll try to analyze those things slowly.
Sir, it helps to see objects in the dark.
Okay, it helps to see objects in the dark. Well, so why is it dark in the night? What is darkness, or how do you define darkness? So first thing, darkness is absence of light. Right? If light is not there, then it is dark. Why days are not dark? Because sunlight is there. Why nights are dark? Because light is not there. Fine. So if light is there, there would be no darkness. So light doesn't help us in seeing in darkness. You're getting it? Because if light is present, light eliminates darkness. I hope I'm making sense. So fine. So what are we seeing? Light travels in straight line, rectilinear propagation. Good. Then faster than sound. Can you? I think Arya told me that it's faster than sound, right? So Arya, can you tell me what is speed of sound?
3 into 10 raised to 8.
3 into 10 raised to 8. Very good. You have a lot of knowledge about it. Okay. 3 into 10 power 8 is speed of light or speed of sound?
Speed of light.
Speed of sound? Any idea? No idea. Okay, it is around 340 meter per second, which comes to around 1100 kilometers per hour. Anyhow, so we don't have to bother about it. If you know, it's fine. Even if you don't know, it's fine. So light definitely travels faster than sound. Can you give me an example where you can prove that light travels faster than sound? I'll give you an example, which I think I'm sure everyone might have seen that example.
Sir?
Yes, Aniket. You have any example where you can prove that light travels faster than sound?
No, sir. Sir, I have a property of light.
Sir, I think I have an example.
Yeah, Arpanraj, just wait. Let Aniket give his property and then we'll go ahead. Yes, Aniket.
Sir, light when causes reflection.
Okay, so how does it prove that light causes reflection? That's what you want to say?
Yes, sir.
Light experiences reflection. That would be a better term to say. Fine. So we have a property of reflection. We'll discuss. I don't say that everything is right, but as of now, I'm just noting down the properties that you're saying. Fine. Yeah, thanks, sir. Aniket.
Sir?
Now yes, Arpanraj, you can go ahead.
Sir, when there is thunderstorm, first we see the light, after then we hear the sound.
Yes. So when there is a
this thunderstorm, we first see the light and then we hear the sound. So sir, this phenomena proves that light travels faster than sound.
Yeah. So when there is a thunderstorm, or I should say lightning rather than thunderstorm, when there is a lightning, lightning might have occurred maybe a few 100 kilometers away from your place. Then what you see is you first see the brightness in the sky and after that you hear the sound. So that means what? Light from the lightning is reaching your eyes faster than the sound from the lightning. So under what condition that is possible? That is only possible if light is traveling faster than sound. So that's a good example. Fine. So that proves that light is faster than sound. Right. So first let's define what is light.
So
yes, Aniket, please go ahead.
Sir, light is a source of energy which creates a sensation of vision.
Light is a source of energy which creates sensation of vision. Okay, we'll get back to that. So Aniket says light is a source of energy. So do anyone agree? Well, Aniket, I'll give you a simple example. You got to tell me whether so that satisfies your definition of light or not. Let's say I burn a candle, right?
Yes, sir.
And what all things we get? We get heat and light.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the source of light here?
Sir, the
The
burning candle.
The burning candle. What is the source of heat here?
Sir, the burning candle.
So, is light a source in itself, or light is given by some other source?
Sir, it's given by the same, and heat is also produced by the same only.
So, is it a source of energy then? Is light source of energy?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
is sunlight source of energy or sun source of energy?
The sun's light is a source of energy.
Well, see, maybe Aniket, what do you mean by source of energy? Source of something is something which produces it, right? You're getting it? So, sources of energy. What does source of energy do? Source of energy gives energy. Light is not actually a source of energy. It is energy in itself. Light is a form of energy. Similarly, heat is a form of energy. So what is light? Light is a form of energy. Yeah, so light is not a source of energy, but it is form of energy. Of course, if I use some instrument which is taking light, right, and converting that light energy to some other energy, for that instrument, light becomes source of energy. I hope you're getting it. Fine. So how do I define light? Light is a source of energy like heat. Heat is also source of energy. I think you might have already discussed that in class 6th and 6th also, that light is a source of energy. Similarly, heat is a source of energy. So first thing that we conclude is what light is. Light is a source of energy. Now a very common question which might have a very uncommon answer. Have you ever seen light?
Sir, I have not seen sunlight, but when I light a candle, sir, the air, sir, the
Okay, you can use that word in Hindi. That's also welcome.
ओके सर, वो चारों तरफ उसके येलो येलो सी लाइट निकलती है, तो मैंने वहां पे लाइट देखी है.
अच्छा, आपने वहां पर लाइट देखी है पर सनलाइट नहीं देखी है. ठीक है. सो यू हैव सीन लाइट, मतलब आपने लाइट देखी है. हाँ या ना?
यस सर, यस सर.
Yes, so Anurag has also seen light. Okay, is there anyone who has not seen light? Okay, Aniket has gone one step forward. Aniket ने तो सूरज की रोशनी देखी है ना? So he has used his solar viewer to see the sunlight. Fine. So let's take an example of candle, because everybody has seen light from candle. When you light, so let's say you are in a dark room. आप लोग एक डार्क रूम में हो, ठीक है? So when you are in a dark room, now you light a candle. What do you see?
लाइट येलो
Light
कलर
दिखता है.
लाइट.
अच्छा, येलो कलर लाइट दिखता है. लाइट दिखता है, दीवार दिखती है क्या?
The light exerting from the candle.
You see the light exerting from the candle.
Yes, sir.
We see the objects around that. Now let's be more clear, right? So maybe candle is something which doesn't happen often. Let me take another example. I come from outside on the so let's say we go out for shopping in the evening, good old days when Corona was not there, and I come back home late night, and after entering the home, what do? The first thing that we do is we put on a light. Okay? So before we put on a light, we can't see anything if the area is very dark, right? And the moment we put on the light, what do we see? We see everything.
So the objects around us.
We see objects around us. But do we see light?
No, sir.
No. So क्या होता है? We see objects around us. We don't see light. Even in case of candle, we don't see light of the candle. I'll give you an example where I can prove that light cannot be seen. I would say light is not visible to us. Take a torchlight, focus on some object. What would be visible? The object would be visible. On a dark night, what you do is go onto a terrace and focus the torchlight vertically upwards. So if you focus the light upwards, can you see the light? We can't see that. No, we can't see the light. Why are we not able to see the light there? Why are we not to see the light there?
So because we are seeing the other objects.
Let's say it's pitch dark. मतलब It's totally dark and nothing is visible. You can't even see the torchlight in your hand. Well,
Sir,
it's very difficult.
sir, we can see the light.
You can see the light. Actually, you can't see the light. Okay. So what happens is, for light to be visible, light has to be focused on an object. तो कहीं पर भी लाइट दिखता नहीं है. क्या दिखता है? लाइट जिस ऑब्जेक्ट पर पड़ता है तो वो ऑब्जेक्ट हमें दिखता है. So when we switch on something, switch on a light, what do? We don't see light. So what do we see? We see the objects on which light falls. I hope that's clear. So not only here, you take any example. If there is no object present, then you can't see light at all. Even I take an example of a candle flame, right? So if you take candle flame as an example, you light it, you see the candle flame. That candle flame is what? The dust particles that are burning over there. The particles which are near the candle, the small teeny dust particles which are around it, they are burning. So you're actually seeing those burning dust particles, not the light. Okay? Yeah, any other place where you feel that light is visible?
Sir, when the sun's rays enter the house, we can see the sun's light.
Very good. So that's again a very good doubt to ask. So you can see that. So early mornings and late evenings, generally that happens. You have one part of a small window open in your home and sun's rays coming. You can see the sun ray coming from there, right? Now those rays are basically the dust particle that are there on the path of the rays. A similar phenomena occurs in movie theaters. If you have gone to the movie theaters, you're watching the movie on the screen, you just look up. You'll see a beam of light coming right up. You'll feel that there is something focused, right? So what is that? That is basically the dust particles which are illuminated on the path. Only in that area light is falling on the dust particles. So you're able to see those dust particles. You're not able to see the light. I hope Aniket, that clarifies it.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. What is the next doubt? You had another doubt.
Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, then what are the rays that are exerted by the torch in the color of yellow?
See, torch actually gives white light. It doesn't give yellow light. If yellow light is given, when it is, it is depending on the objects on which it is falling. Of course. So sometimes what happens, of course, we have different kinds of lamps which give different frequencies. That's one thing. Other thing, if I take a normal torchlight gives you white light. What you can do is you can put your fingers on the, you can put your hand on the torchlight and see. Then you will feel that the light is red. What they do is they put on the torchlight, they put the fingers on the torchlight and cover it. Then you can see that on the places where two of our fingers are joining, there will see red color light. So that's not because of the torchlight, that's because of our hand. That's a property of hand that gives us red color. Fine. Arya, sum of all the 7 colors is white light. Fine. I hope that's clear. So the color of light that you're getting from a torchlight is because of the objects that you're seeing. And of course, there are some kinds of light which will give you yellow light like sodium lamp, but I don't think you might have seen a sodium lamp. Sodium lamp gives us a frequency which is color of yellow, right? Yes. Yeah, these are primary colors. That's right. I hope that's clear. So whatever colors that you're seeing is because of the way the objects react to the light. We'll be discussing that also. So first thing, let's define light. I hope all of you would agree with me that light is a form of energy. That nobody helped, right? So what is light? Light is a form of energy. That's the first thing. And the second thing, light is invisible. I hope even that everybody is convinced.
Yes,
light
sir.
is a so now what I can say, so what does light do? Light is not visible, but what does it do? It makes the objects on which it falls visible to us. So what does light do? Light makes the objects on which it falls visible to us. So what can I do? I can just define light. So of course these are the properties of light.